It's Monday Night Live. It's Hack here, and I love doing Monday night pauses to come live into the Canine Care Hub to give you an opportunity to take a pause, take a breath, and work on your business and think about the week ahead. And this tonight's training comes from something that happened to me. So it's always great to take a lesson from something that happened. So something that I'm a big advocate for is setting a goal each 90 days so that you know how you're moving forwards in your business. You can do this in your own personal life too. But we're here to talk business, so let's talk business. So as you may have seen, currently my major focus for my business is to write my book. I've been doing some interviews with the vet physio community, and I know what you want, so I'm going to deliver it for you. The title and all of the insights are due to come out very soon, so keep your ears and eyes peeled. And if you want to be interviewed, please do so. Click the link in the comment below this, and I am more than happy to jump on a call with you. I won't sell you anything. It's purely a call so that I can pick your brain, so that I can best serve the community, so that we can serve more dogs of the world. It's very exciting. So that's my big. I need actually that's going to be my next 3/4 of my business is going to be writing the book, finalising the book, and getting the book published, and hopefully bestseller. So when an opportunity came my way to do more radio, I politely and very quickly declined it. Because although having my voice on radio in a daytime as well as at the weekend would be beneficial, and under the framework that I'm going to teach you tonight, it did tick the expertise level, but at the same time it is going to take away from the major vision of the business. And so actually, when you politely decline an opportunity, because it's always an opportunity, when anyone asks you anything, it's never a given, even if it's to catch up for a coffee. Nobody ever goes, oh, they'll definitely do it. They're like, oh, are you available, are you free? And if you go, I'd love to do that, but I can't do that right now, they're gonna understand, as long as you can give them the real reason, and as long as you reply to them fast. So when the opportunity came up, I said, I'm so sorry, right now my major focus is any downtime from not being a mum is going toward my book. So thank you so much for thinking of me. I feel really privileged that you've come to me as your person that you want to support your show while you're away. However, I can't at this point in time. Good luck with it. And they said, yeah, cool, no worries, thanks for letting me know so fast. You're only going to upset people when you say no if you kind of hide away from it or skirt around, not saying yes, I'm not saying no. Like, I'm not saying be weird, I'm saying be direct and fast, because direct and fast is a great way to communicate. So what happens when opportunities come your way? Because you are a caring, loving person. I know this because you're in our community. You give so much of yourself, and we only have a certain amount of us to give out. And when you set a 90-day goal, it's going to take some of you to get that done. Even if you have a team, even if you're able to outsource certain areas of it, it's going to need your time and your attention. So when someone gives you an opportunity, it's how much time, how much attention is this going to take out of my world to be able to say yes to this? And my three-step structure to when an opportunity comes up in my world, which I'm very lucky. I do get a lot of opportunities. I've got wonderful people in my world. So first of all, when someone asks you, let's use my example because it's always easier, would you like to take on extra shows with the radio? First of all, number one, does it align with your vision? So you've set your 90-day goals, you've got a vision of where you need to get either in the next 90 days or the next year. Ideally we're booking a vision for the year and then chunking it down into 90-day segments. So does doing this, will it get me closer to my ultimate vision of my business for this year? Yes or no? Second of all, will it have direct positive correlation to my core business? I love doing the radio. It's great. And I get to speak about animals a lot, but it's not directly supporting Canine Care Hub. And if doing this, will it increase your status? Yes or no? By doing the extra shows, that's not going to elevate me any more than being a regular speaker. What's it called? A regular radio presenter on local radio. So no was the answer to that. And number three, and this is the most important, is does it light you up? Will it actually refill your cup? Will it energize you by saying yes to it? Even if it doesn't raise your status, and even if it doesn't align with your vision, if it's not going to take too much time and it's going to bring you so much joy, then say yes. Because the core values of Canine Care Hub is that we have more joy, profit and fulfilment in our business. So if it's going to bring you joy, yes, this is the first thing that I want for you, is just have a joyful, happy life. Because if we can elevate ourselves and bring more joy, then all we're going to do is bring more joy, great energy to the dogs that we serve and to those around us as well. So number one, does it align with my vision that I've set? If you've not yet set a vision for the year, just book a call. Book a call and write the word vision. Will it help you increase your status, or / does it align directly with my core business? And three, does it fill my cup? Will it bring me so much happiness to do this? You know, sometimes personal worlds need to be taken into consideration for our business. So I'm going to use another personal example. There's a hens party coming up soon. When the invitation came out, do you want to go to this hens party? Does it align with my vision? No. Going to a spa day does not align with the vision for the business. I will not be able to use that time to write my book. 2, will it increase my status, or will it benefit my business directly by going? No, absolutely not. It has nothing to do with my business, unless someone that is there is in the canine world. But I'm not at hens party to network. No, this is not a business attendance. But 3, will it fill up my cup? Absolutely. I am a mum. I don't get a lot of time to do anything fancy and nice for myself, and actually taking a day out to celebrate someone's love is something that will bring me lots of energy, and then it will carry me forwards to serve the community to a higher level in the week after. So I said yes. If you watched my introduction to this live earlier on today, I also mentioned that I was going to share with you something that happened in my business this week that was a fail, and then you can use the communicating fast strategy when failure happens too. So it ties in with the book as well. I'm voice noting a lot of the book so that you can actually really hear my personal tone throughout the book. Now the thing is, when you use a recorder app, I've got a Google phone, so I use Google Recorder, and then it goes straight to a Google Doc. It is spot on. I love it. I'm a big fan. But if you don't have that, you can download something called otter.ai, and then you can speak into it and then it'll convert it. I should test Otter actually and see whether it does a bit of a better job than Recorder by Google, because when you speak and communicate in person using your voice, you don't always speak in perfect sentence structures unless it's really well rehearsed. Obviously, from listening to Monday Night Paws, it's not really well rehearsed. It's about bringing you the concepts and ideas for your week ahead. This is not an elaborate training. I actually am made up for you tonight, but normally I'm not. And so when I voice noted an email that I wanted to go out to my community, and if you receive the email, you'll know which email I mean. If you're on my email list, you can go back and check out Friday's email if you want to see this train wreck. And no, I'm not resending it. If you want to see, actually I can. If you want to see this terrible email, email me directly at caninecarehub@gmail.com and I will send you a version. And so something that I'm doing in my personal world is doing a 6 a.m. boot camp on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes, because I'm mad. Because I'm a mum and I don't get enough sleep anyway, so I might as well just get up at 5:20 to be able to go to a 6 a.m. boot camp. Yeah, sure. And on Thursday, I hadn't yet written an email to go out to my community. So at 2 minutes to 6, I sat in my car and quickly voice noted, actually about the power of no, literally what I've been talking about today. And finished it, turned it into a Google Doc, and pinged it straight away to my team. Friday, I'm sat in a marketing conference because I love upskilling. That's one of my core values, is constantly upskilling and growing. And this email pings up from me to me, and I open it and I'm like, oh my goodness. So when you use the Recorder app, it will put full stops when it's not a full sentence yet. Maybe I paused and thought about what I was saying. It doesn't spell things correctly. It might mishear certain words. And my team had literally sent it out as it had arrived to them as a Google Doc. And I was mortified. I was like, oh dear. Like, I've just announced that I'm going to be a published author, and here's an email with so many mistakes. It's unreal in it. And you know what? I just think it's funny. But the lesson to take from that is it's always my fault. It was my fault for not saying, hold up, don't send this straight out. I'm just getting the idea over to you so that I'm moving towards getting this task done. I need to fix it up. Or can you please fix it up before you send it out? And so getting the email out aligned with my vision. It did not help increase my status as a very well written author. But it did fill my cup because it made me laugh. And it brings you and your team closer together. And as the leader, you have to own it and fix it. It's my fault. At the end of the day, anything that goes wrong in the business is my fault. And so, literally, I'm in this marketing conference. I'm sat right at the front as well because I'm a nerd. And I'm texting out another email to follow out after that email. And basically, another email went out within minutes of the first email going out, saying, "Well, it is what it is. At least I'm not using ChatGPT to send out emails. At least you know it's me." Like, the actual person in the business is actually sending out the email, is actually writing the email and the content for it. It's not a robot generating content that you want to read. Like this is actually my musings that come out per week. So yeah, that email. So it was a failing point, but it was also a quick navigation point to prove that I'm a real and genuine human that sometimes writes out written words, voice notes out to then turn into written words, but then you need to open the doc and actually look at it to get my content over and across to you. There's a place for automation and ChatGPT. In fact, it's a great starting point when you've got a blank piece of paper and you don't know where to start. That's a great place to use it. But I just like the personal touch, and I hope that you get a lot from those emails. If anything, I hope you got a kick out of the one on Friday. So yeah, email me caninecarehub@gmail.com if you want to see a version of it, because it's hilarious. So this week ahead, I want you to take stock. Have a look at your commitments. Is there anything that needs to be shed? Ask yourself, does it align with my vision for the business? Does it increase my status some way or another? And does it fill my cup? With that one being the most important. If you can't stand it, then maybe stop. Consider stopping. And if you want to talk it through with someone, then jump on a call. I'm here to look after you. They're free, by the way. In case I hadn't mentioned that before. I hope you have an incredible week. It's always a pleasure to come live into the group, and please feel free to share your wins in the Facebook page. If you're not yet on the Facebook page, just have a little look for the Canine Care Hub Club and fill in the application form, and we can get you into the group directly so that we can continue the conversation directly in the Hub Club. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will speak to you next week or sooner if you jump on a call. Catch you then.